Hello all, welcome to my YouTube channel. Here I am going to upload KUD 2019 case study. Become 5th semester income tax 2019 question paper case study. So here some informations are given. We have to compute his income from salary for the assessment year 2020-21. Here there are two cases are available. The first case, accommodations provided is owned by the employer. The second case, accommodations provided is hired by the employer. We know. So this case study is fully purely based on rent-free accommodation. Rent-free accommodation. We know rent-free accommodation, there are calculations ಬಂದಾಗ we have to identify whether accommodation is owned or hired. Owned ಆದ್ರೆ it depend on populations, taxations ಬೇರೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Hired ಆದ್ರೇನೆ ಬೇರೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Now the solutions. Computation of income from salary for the assessment year 2020-21. ಕೇಸ್ 1 ಕೇಸ್ 2 ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೇ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಒಂದೇ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 3 ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್. ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕೇಸ್ 1 accommodation owned by the employer, case 2 accommodation hired by the employer. Basic salary 20,000 per month. 20,000 into 12, 2,40,000 is taxable. Dearness allowances 10,000 into 12 months, 1,20,000. 1,20,000. So dearness allowances rupee 10,000 per month, bracket 50% considered as a retirement benefits. Taxable 100%, but retirement benefits 50% is only considered. The next one is a family allowances, 500 per month, 500 into 12, 6,000. CCA 300 per month, 300 into 12, 3,600 is taxable. Medical allowances 3,000 per annum. Rent-free accommodation. Rent-free accommodation ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅದರದೇ ಆದಂತಹ ರೂಲ್ಸು, ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ಸು, ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ಸು, ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ಸು, ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಇದ್ದಾವೆ. It depend on case, if it is owned or if it is hired. So ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. So working note number 1, calculation of rent-free accommodation. If it is accommodation owned by the employer. If it is accommodation owned by the employer, then we have to find out the population, because it depend on population, no? So step 2, city name ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ Haveri. Haveri is a small city. So ಅಲ್ಲಿ a population less than 10 lakh. Less than 10 lakh. So less than 10 lakh ಇದ್ರೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ಅನ್ಫರ್ನಿಶ್ಡ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 7.5% ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ. 7.5% ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ ರೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ರೀ ಅಕಮೆಂಡೇಶನ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇದಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ DA ಫಾರ್ ರಿಟೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬೋನಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಬಲ್ ಅಲವೆನ್ಸಸ್. ಸೊ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಗಿವನ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಮಾಡಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬರೋ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ, ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ರೀ ಅಕಮೆಂಡೇಶನ್ 3,36,600. 3,36,600. So value of unfurnished house for 7.5% of rupee 3,36,600 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 25,245. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮುಗ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫರ್ನಿಚರ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬಿ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡೆಡ್. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಫರ್ನಿಚರ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಇದು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಮುಗಿತಿತ್ತು. ಇದು furniture provided therein rupee 80,000, the cost of furniture, no? So cost of furniture ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ಅನ್ಫರ್ನಿಶ್ಡ್ ಗೆ 10% ಆಫ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಫರ್ನಿಚರ್ ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 25,245 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 10% ಆಫ್ ರುಪಿ 80,000 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 8,000. So total value of furnished house or rent free accommodation, in case accommodation is owned by the employer, then rupee 33,245. 33,245. So here the first case rent-free accommodation calculation is over. The second case, if it is hired by the employer, ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ working note ಇದೆ. So if it is hired by the employer, then formula what? Value of unfurnished house equal 15% of salary. So hired ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ it doesn't depend on the population. ಅದು less than 10 lakh ಇರ್ಲಿ, 10 lakh to 25 lakh ಇರ್ಲಿ, or more than 25 lakh population ಇರ್ಲಿ, value of unfurnished house in a formula same 15% of salary. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಇದೆ. 3,36,600. 15% ಆಫ್ 3,36,600 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 50,490. 50,490. So here we have to comparisons between these two items, 15% of salary or actual hired charges. Whichever is less, that amount is treated like a value of unfurnished house. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ actual rent paid, employer paid ಮಾಡಿರೋದು 4,000 per month. 4,000 into 12 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 48,000. Now compare it, 48,000 or 50,490, whichever is less. So here 48,000 is a less value. So this 48,000 is a value of unfurnished house amount. Value of unfurnished house ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ value of furnished house ಅನ್ನ find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. The formula what? Value of furnished house equal unfurnished house value plus 10% of furniture cost. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 48,000 into 10% of rupee 80,000. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 8,000. 48,000 plus 8,000. 56,000 is a rent-free accommodation value in case accommodation is hired by the employer. Hired by the employer. I hope this one is clear one. Next one is the entertainment allowances. 2,000 into 12, 24,000 here, taxable one. 24,000 here, taxable one. Next given information is sweeper salary. 400 per month. 400 into 12, 4,800 is a sweeper salary. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾನಿಟರಿ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬರೋ ರಿಸಲ್ಟಿಗೆ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. In case accommodation owned by the employer, then gross salary amount is 4,34,645. In case the second case under, if it is hired, then gross salary amount is 4,57,400. Then normally deduction applicable ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Less deduction under section 16. 16(1)(a) standard deduction 50,000, 50,000. 16(1)(b) entertainment allowances. Entertainment allowances ಇದೆ, but in under this case they are or he cannot possible to claim that because he is a non-government employee. Private formal work ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. Then 16(3) is the professional tax. Here there is no informations regarding professional tax. Finally, income or taxable salary in case owned accommodation owned by the employer 3,84,645. If it is accommodation is higher, then 4,07,400. Compared to these two options, this one is a beneficial one because lesser tax burden. No, lesser tax burden. So ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಕೇಸ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮುಗ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ರೀಸನ್ ಕೂಡ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Give the reasons why the income from salary differs. First reason, it relates to the first case. If the accommodations provided is owned by the employer, the value of rent-free accommodation is 7.5% of salary. The second reason it relates to the case 2. On the contrary, if the accommodation is hired, value of rent-free accommodation is 15% of salary. So these are the reason for differ in taxable salary. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೀಸನ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸಜೆಷನ್ಸ್ ನ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಸಜೆಷನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ it is beneficial to the employee if the accommodation is owned by the employer. ಇದು ಎರಡು ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಕೇಸು ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯಿಗ್ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, if it is employer owned by the accommodation owned by the employer, because tax burden is very less. So this is all about 2019 case study solution. Thank you for watching.